Hey everyone, welcome to Master Your Own Body Language, the complete guide. I'm so excited to explore the fascinating world of nonverbal communication with you today.
And I'm delighted to be here. Our bodies are constantly sending messages, often unconsciously. Understanding these subtle cues is crucial for effective interaction.
Absolutely. We're going to show you how decoding and consciously using body language can significantly enhance your personal relationships and boost your professional presence.
Indeed, by the end of this episode, you'll have practical insights to better understand others and project the right image yourself, elevating every interaction you have.
So, when we talk about body language, we're not just talking about words, right? It's so much more. It's like a secret language our bodies speak.
Precisely. It's essentially all the ways we communicate without uttering a single sound. Think of it as a parallel conversation happening beneath the surface of our spoken words, constantly giving away hints about what's truly going on inside.
Exactly. So, what exactly falls under this umbrella? We're talking about everything from how you hold yourself, your posture, to the flick of an eyebrow or a subtle hand gesture. It's fascinating how much we reveal without intending to.
Indeed, these nonverbal cues, our gestures, our stance, the expressions that flit across our faces, they're constantly transmitting messages. And often these silent signals reveal our true feelings and intentions far more accurately than anything we might say verbally.
It's so true. You see it everywhere, like a shrug that says, I don't know, or arms crossed signaling, I'm closed off. It's happening all the time, whether we're aware of it or not, right?
Absolutely. And that's a crucial point. Much of this communication is entirely unconscious. We react to situations, and our bodies respond almost instinctively, sending out signals we're often unaware of. This pervasive, often automatic influence is what makes understanding it so incredibly powerful.
Okay, so let's dive into some of those specific signals we mentioned. What are some of the most telling nonverbal cues we should all be aware of?
Absolutely. One of the most fundamental distinctions is between an open and a closed posture. Imagine someone with their arms crossed, perhaps leaning back, shoulders hunched. That's a classic closed posture, often signaling defensiveness, disagreement, or even discomfort. They're literally putting a barrier between themselves and you.
Yes, you see that all the time, right? Like in a meeting, if someone crosses their arms, you just immediately think, uh-oh, they're not on board.
Precisely. Conversely, an open posture involves uncrossed arms, palms occasionally visible, relaxed shoulders, perhaps leaning slightly forward. This conveys receptivity, confidence, and a willingness to engage. Think of a speaker with open hands, inviting the audience in.
That makes perfect sense. And what about eye contact? That feels like a big one because it can be so awkward if you get it wrong.
Indeed, too little eye contact can imply a lack of confidence or even untrustworthiness. Someone avoiding your gaze might seem shifty. However, too much, a constant stare, can be perceived as aggressive or intimidating. The sweet spot, generally, is maintaining eye contact for about 60 to 70% of a conversation, breaking it naturally, perhaps to think or glance around before re-engaging. It shows sincerity and engagement.
So it's about finding that natural rhythm. And then there's hands. People do so many things with their hands.
They do. Hand gestures are incredibly powerful. Take steepling, where someone touches their fingertips together, forming a sort of church steeple shape. This often conveys confidence, authority, or contemplation, commonly seen with leaders. Then there's fidgeting, drumming fingers, tapping feet, which usually suggests nervousness, discomfort, or boredom.
And what about showing your palms? I've heard that's a good one.
Indeed, presenting palms upwards can signal openness and honesty, particularly when explaining something or making a request. It's an ancient gesture of vulnerability and lack of hidden intention. But on the other end, pointing directly can be perceived as aggressive or accusatory, so it's best avoided in many professional settings.
Now, let's delve a bit deeper into the science behind it all, shall we? It's quite fascinating how studies have consistently proven the profound impact body language has, not just on how others perceive us, but even how we feel internally.
Absolutely. One of the most intriguing aspects is mirroring. This is when we unconsciously mimic the gestures, posture, or even speech patterns of the person we're interacting with. It often signals rapport and empathy. Think about when you're having a really good conversation with someone, and you might both lean in slightly or cross your legs similarly without even noticing.
Yes, it's that unspoken connection. It shows you're engaged and on the same wavelength. On the flip side, we have micro expressions, which are incredibly brief, involuntary facial expressions that flash across our faces for just a fraction of a second, revealing our true emotions even if we're trying to hide them. Scientists have found these are universal across cultures.
Precisely. They're very difficult to fake or control, making them a powerful indicator of genuine feeling. And then there's the concept of power poses, famously explored by social psychologist Amy Cuddy. Her research suggests that adopting expansive, open postures, like standing with your hands on your hips, a Superman pose, can actually change your internal chemistry. It can increase testosterone, the dominance hormone, and decrease cortisol, the stress hormone.
So it's not just about how you appear to others, but literally how you feel and perform. By simply adjusting your posture for a couple of minutes before a big meeting or presentation, you can actually feel more confident and less anxious. It's a fantastic example of mind-body connection in action.
Indeed, it underscores that our nonverbal communication is a two-way street, influencing both our external world and our internal state.
Now, let's turn all this fascinating knowledge into actionable advice. How can we consciously adjust our own body language to convey exactly what we intend? Confidence, openness, and trustworthiness. It's about being intentional.
Precisely. And a brilliant place to start is with eye contact. The goal isn't to stare intensely, which can be unsettling, nor is it to dart your eyes around, which suggests nervousness or dishonesty. Instead, aim for what's appropriate. Hold contact for a few seconds, then briefly look away and return. This shows engagement and respect.
Exactly. It makes people feel seen and heard. Next up, let's talk about adopting an open posture. When you're speaking, avoid crossing your arms or placing objects between yourself and others. Instead, keep your arms uncrossed, your shoulders relaxed, and your body generally facing the person you're interacting with.
An open posture communicates receptiveness and confidence. It says, I'm approachable and honest. And finally, we must consider personal space. Everyone has an invisible bubble around them, and respecting it is crucial. Invading someone's personal space can make them feel uncomfortable or threatened, regardless of your intention.
So be mindful of how close you stand to someone, especially in different cultural contexts. Generally, allow a comfortable distance. These subtle adjustments, when practiced consistently, can profoundly change how you're perceived and how effective your communication becomes. It's about taking control of your nonverbal narrative. What a fantastic journey we've been on today. It's clear that body language isn't just an accessory to our words, it's a powerful language in itself, constantly shaping our interactions and perceptions.
Absolutely. And as we've explored, mastering your own body language is truly about embracing your nonverbal power. It's about being more intentional with how you present yourself and how you interpret the world around you.
So, our biggest takeaway for you is to start practicing these tips today. Begin with simple things like maintaining open posture in conversations, being mindful of your eye contact, and really observing the subtle cues in others.
Indeed. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. And the more you observe, the more proficient you'll become at decoding the silent messages that people send. It's a skill that will profoundly enhance your communication and self-awareness in every aspect of your life.
Thank you for joining us on Master Your Own Body Language, the complete guide. We help you feel empowered to use these insights to connect more deeply and authentically. Keep observing, keep practicing, and unlock the true power of nonverbal communication.